This is Mike from the 1000K to Tokyo kayaking expedition, an over 700-mile journey up the Pacific coast of Japan to Tokyo with the goal of doing trash research. So today I'm here to talk to you about a really excellent piece of gear called the Joos Orange from Solar Joos, this is a solar charger, which is basically a whole package in itself. What I mean by that is inside it contains a 5400 mAh rechargeable battery. So the solar cell charges the battery inside the unit, and it comes with connectors that you plug in, and you can actually just connect your phone to it. You can actually connect other external batteries to it, which I did often, or you can connect your iPhone to it. So let me talk about some features of this. Beside that internal battery, this is a really excellent piece of gear. It's a little heavy, but that gives me confidence that it's not going to break. I did drop it a few times. They said there's a metal plate inside, so you can actually lock it and be confident that it's not going to go away. Someone would actually have to break this itself to get it off this hook here. You can attach a lock to this. Here I had the reflector kit. This is said to boost the energy efficiency by about 30%, so it charges about 30% faster. I did notice it does charge a lot faster with this, so I can account for that. Now let me talk about how I use this. So initially, I wanted to charge the internal battery every day on the expedition, just keeping it on top of my kayak when I was kayaking on the deck bag. So I did that for about 2 weeks. Now, the punishment this got was immense. I mean, there were days I came out and as I said, I left it outside. There was frost on it. It was getting pounded by salt water constantly. And after about 2 weeks, I did notice that there was some green inside the connector, which was really alarming to me. Because I did do what they recommended, which means what the company Solar Joos recommends, which is to put a piece of tape over this connector here on the bottom. I did do that, but unfortunately the connector was still green. And I think that if you're using this, you have to dry it out. You have to be at a place where you can leave it in the sun for a few hours every so often. But for me, I was kayaking for 10 hours a day sometimes. I didn't have anywhere to leave it, so it was just being pounded by salt water. Salt water was sitting inside of it, was corroding this small connector. So eventually I had to keep it inside of my kayak, inside of the deck bag where it was dry. And I did use it when I had time, when I was waiting for bad weather. I would use it on beaches or wherever I was. So in regard to usability, if you're on a smaller expedition or something that you're not going to be really destroying or abusing this item, then you'll be fine. If you could also dry it out for a few hours, every few days, you'll be fine. But if you're going to be on an expedition where you want to set it and forget it, especially in salt water, I really just watch out. I mean, make sure that somehow you have to dry out the connector, whether you, I don't know, blow into it, do something. But you need to take care of it a little bit more than just set it and forget it. But beyond that, this is a good piece of gear. I mean, if I'm doing expeditions on land or if I'm doing short expeditions on the kayak, less than about a week or two, I would definitely bring this along with me. If you're doing long 60-day, 50-day expeditions, you should consider that this may be a piece of gear you have to take care of and you have to watch out for. So for some people that may not be that beneficial, may not be good. But for me, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed using it, and I want to thank Solar Joos for the discount they gave me. And I will use this in the future, and I'll also pair this with other all-solar options as well. There's Goal Zero, which there's a few options like that. You can put the Goal Zero actually inside a map case. A lot of expedition kayakers do that. So as I said, this is a good piece of gear. Pick it up if you can. There are other options for longer expeditions. You may want to be careful when doing over 30 or 40 or 50-day expeditions. This is Mike from the 1000K to Tokyo kayaking expedition. Until next time, take care.